born to be free. I was born to be free.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. How y'all doing today? Chat, what's up, man? Good morning. How y'all doing? Guys. We're dumping, man. We are dumping, baby. Chat, how do I sound? Do I sound good? Do I sound okay? Do I sound well? Do I sound groovy? Oh, look at that. Okay, hold on. I gotta adjust these settings, man. I gotta adjust these settings. Hold on. Look, I figured out how to get your guys' chat here. All right, hold on. Hold the phone. No. Oh, look at that. I got your chat on the screen. Igor, my brother. Good morning, man. How you doing? Yo, this is sick. Hold on. Let me resize this thing. Let's go. Yo, you guys don't even know how long it took me to do that. All right, let's see. There we go. Dr. Burritos. Good morning, brother. Ola from Colombia. Listen, Vincent, bro. I'm planning Colombia next year. I'm planning Colombia June next year. I'm talking with my buddy. We're gonna go, me and one of my buddies. And I'm coming, bro. I'm coming to Colombia. So I'm excited, man. I've never been. I've been wanting to go for so long. They tell me I look like Maluma, baby. So especially when I was blonde. So you know what I'm saying? Shouts out Dak. Good morning. Dak's looking big in the in the profile picture. Isaac, what's up, my brother? Rancid, let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's get some money, boys. What's up, B-Helm? Man, I actually really like this thing. Yo, it's so sick. What's up, Piano Phil? How are you, sir? Alex, good morning. Groovy as always. Hoser, let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Yo, this is so sick. Guys, happy Friday. Steven, good morning. Happy Friday, guys. I mean, look, it's a happy Friday if you know what you're doing. If you don't, we got a little bit of blood on the streets, man. And we're going to talk about BTCZ, right? We're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about what's next. Guys, you know what? I honestly, I gotta say, man. Wait, how do I take this off screen? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I gotta say, man. Listen, I gotta say, guys. You can't say we didn't see this coming. Okay, you can't say we didn't see it coming. You know, we've been talking about it for a very long time. It is these times where I think people are smoking their hopium a little bit too much, man. You look around and people are so bullish. Anyways, we're going to get into in-depth analysis here on what I think is going to happen, what I think is potentially likely to take place. Where's my next song? Beautiful. All right, but before we do that,
we got all that good shit.
Dak is asking to get some Chainlink. Yeah, bro, we'll get some Chainlink. We'll get some Chainlink. For sure, we're going to do some Chainlink for you. Nassim, good morning, my brother. Mr. Vlad, good morning, sir. Do you guys like that little addition?
Good shit. Good shit.
You guys see it, right? Like, it's not just me. I'm not just tripping out. You guys should be able to see that. Oh.
Got all that good shit.
We got all that good. How long may you test the indicator? You got to ask the owner of the indicator, brother. God says I'm God. What's up, God? Okay, guys, listen. We're gonna get right into it today, okay? We gotta get our TA shades on. But Dak, yes, we're gonna do some Chainlink. Just remind me, okay? Remind me later. Okay, let's talk Bitcoin, man. Look, every single stream we talk about what happened, and you know we really get in depth on it. I want to actually focus on like actually potential trades today, if we can get any. And the first place I'm looking down for, guys, is this 4-hour order block. So when we had our flash crash a couple days ago, whenever this was, yesterday, right? We had our flash crash down to this order block. We bounced perfectly off of a 4-hour order block. Now I did not take that trade specifically. I was long from somewhere higher and I took profits and we're chilling, whatever else. But
what do you need?
But music is too loud.
Good shit.
Okay, how about now? Are we good now? Zigzag says he's selling crypto and smoking the ganj. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Buenos dias. What's up, Arrow Pump? How are you, sir? Okay, listen, guys. Anyways, look. So we had our flash crash, whatever. Okay. There's this flash crash, man. Look.
We got all that good shit.
I don't know about you guys, and tell me in the comments. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but from what I'm seeing, everybody is way too bullish. Everywhere I look, buy the dip, guys. Buy the dip. The bull market is here. Bull market is here. Look, I've been very open, and I've been very clear about. I don't think that the bull market is here personally. But I'm gonna say this, guys. Look, in the long term, okay? In the long term, we've seen these kind of flash crashes before, but And on this entire move up, like if we zoom out, right? We zoom out. Let me hide some stuff here. Let's hide some stuff. So if we zoom out, okay, we're zooming out, and let me let's hide all this stuff. Let's hide it all. Hide it all. Let's make it nice and clean. Nice and clean. We don't need anything. Okay. So hear me out. Look, this is what I'm noticing. Okay, for the past year. Every kind of crash we had has been bought right back up. Okay, and also remains true with the flash crashes. So let's look back in March. Right back in March, we had this dump, and it got bought right back up. Okay, and I want you to notice something about these kind of flash crashes. This, and we're talking high time frame stuff, guys. We've never came back down to 20K. Okay, once we tapped 20K again and we moved, we never came back to test the base of it. Okay, meaning there's a lot of liquidity there. But if we were to draw a horizontal line right here, okay, we draw a nice horizontal line, we could see that really we never came back to the basis of it. In other words, the buy up or the dump got bought up real quick and we never revisited. Now this is not, I'm not gonna say it's not typical, because it does happen, especially on higher term time frames, but we need to be aware of it. Okay, we need to be aware of it. Let's look at the other flash crash this was a flash crash that happened in August. And for this guy here, you can see like we had a pretty significant dump, and we bought back up, and we never revisited the low, at least on Bybit. I understand that Coinbase took the low. I understand that other exchanges took the low. Bybit did not take the low. Okay, typically what happens is whenever we have a big wick, we usually recover the wick. Okay, we usually head back towards it because there's liquidity within the wick, right? Didn't happen here. Didn't happen. I mean, this wasn't a wick, but it didn't happen back here. We never came back to test these levels. Okay, so we need to just remember that. We've been talking about how really for the past, I mean, guys, it's not even since October. It's back since August. Like, you could draw a nice fat liquidity line from all the way back here. Okay, that is a lot of liquidity. Anyways, we're not gonna go super macro. The whole reason I'm getting into these kind of flash crash buy-ups, even more locally, man, look, right? We had our pump, we had our dump, we came back up. We never came back to test that low. We had a dump, we came back up right away, relatively right away, never came back. And this is the first time, okay, this is the first time where not only did we have a flash crash that didn't really get bought up like how it's been getting bought up, right? I mean, like, we had a flash crash, it got bought up, we tested the low again, and then we made it higher. And then now for the second time in a row, really, without even taking any highs or without testing the highs, we're getting more flash crashes. And I want you guys to understand the narrative. Remember, the narrative across the board right now is, oh, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. And so when we have these massive dumps, and then people are in the buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip mode, right? That's why we're getting these flash crashes and then the buying back of it, right? But we're not getting follow through. Okay, we're not getting follow through. On top of the fact that we are not getting follow through for the first time in really since October, but you could even argue and go further back and say since like August, since September, let's say. For the first time since September, we have flipped into bearish market structure on higher term time frames. Okay, so we were looking for shorts here. I don't know if this was yesterday or 2 days ago. We were looking for shorts up here, and I am short, guys. I am short on the market, and there are some massive signs, very strong signs on market Cipher, which we're gonna talk about. That's a little bit concerning. Okay, we do have some concerning signs here, right? But you guys, we need to understand that these flash crashes and the quick buybacks, there's no follow through anymore. It's not as bullish as it was here. Okay, things ain't looking as bullish as they were before. It seemed like nothing could keep Bitcoin down, and now it's more like, man, no matter how hard they try to keep it up, it's not going up. Right? It looks weird. Like it just, yeah, it looks weird. Anyway, On top of that, that you mix with bearish market structure. Now, there's a couple of things we need to be aware of, okay? We need to be aware of, sometimes what they do is they will trip you up, right? Sometimes they will flip market structure bearishly, like they did here, and then absolutely just wreck you. So that is a possibility, okay? That definitely is a possibility. But I just wanted to make note that these kind of buybacks, there's no follow through anymore. There used to be follow through. There is no more follow through. So you need to be aware of that, okay? You need to be aware of that. All right, BTC flash crash was because of a hacker. Sure, I don't know. I don't know anything about like that, but still zigzag working for another couple hours before you can smoke up. Yes, sir. Geo bull market is not here yet. Look at the previous cycles, homie. This normal. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. Geo, you got to check out your friend. Give him a listen. Cool. See, here's the issue. Everyone in crypto is all ready, and we're not buying this top. We're all waiting. Bro, I'm gonna tell you, man. Look, listen. There's a lot of money below us. Okay, there's a lot of money below us. Anyways, we're gonna dive in. We're gonna dive in more closely. Okay, we're gonna dive in more closely, and we're gonna look. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys that overall narrative. Right now, we are currently ranging as we do, right? And you guys, like, we could pull ranges from literally anywhere. So right now we could call this a range, right? We can call this a range. This is a nice range right here. This one, right? This is a nice range. We got a little range going on, and you guys know, man, we play the range. When we push the high, we look to short. When we push to low, we look to long, right? Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Okay. And so when we came up to the high and we actually didn't even deviate it, which again, I was a little bit surprised, but we did have an order block here that we front ran. Let me actually pull up my, my order blocks here now. So we did have an order block here. Okay. We had an order block. That was a 4-hour order block when we came to the high. And if you zoom in, you really, really zoom in, we ever so slightly missed that order block. Okay, so we didn't actually hit the order block. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and that is, I would say, a little bit concerning for the long-term shorts. Okay, concerning for the long-term shorts. Why? Because we have inducement on this order block. Inducement, if you don't know, we talked about it on the last stream, but very, very briefly, it is basically suggesting that there is smart money here. Right, they're defending their positions. Eventually, we will make our way back into this order block, which makes sense because we have a vector candle here as well, right? Eventually, we will make our way back up to this order block, and where the same positions that protected this level, right? Institutional money, we're talking smart money right now. The same people that protected this level here will protect it when we come up higher, okay? And it's not uncommon for this to happen, and it's not uncommon for us to get bear divs when this happens. So let me draw for you what may be on the 4-hour time frame, right? What may be on the 4-hour time frame if that happens. Perhaps we come down, right? Perhaps we come down, we come up, something like this. We come down wherever we bounce, hit this level, and then continue our way to the downside. Nonetheless, I am looking to short it. Again, you guys know, man, I play the ranges. Man, hold on. It is hot AF. You guys know, man, I play the ranges, and I will continue to long and short at the same time. So it doesn't matter to me. But this is how we build our narrative, right? We build a narrative every day on this channel. Now, let's talk more immediate, okay? So this is the upside where I'm going to be looking primarily for shorts when I'm not scalping. Okay, I will look to swing short at this level. I know people don't want to hear that, but it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. Now, where can we look to potentially get a bounce from right now? Well, I believe we have a golden pocket, if I'm not mistaken, currently right now. Yeah, we're bouncing off the 786. Do I think that that's going to hold up? It might. It might. You know, it's very possible, but we'll have to go on to lower term time frames to kind of analyze that, which we will do. Okay, we will do. But just as we have inducement at the highs, okay, just as we have inducement at the highs, we also have inducement at the lows. This is a significant order block. And remember, how do ranges work? The way that ranges work, our market makers will press the edges of the range, right? They'll sweep the high, they'll sweep the low until they decide that they're done with the range. So perhaps we're just going to continue to range here. Perhaps we're going to continue to dance in this little, you know, what kind of range is it? $2,000, $3,000 range. We're probably just going to continue to bounce around here, but I absolutely expect this low to be taken at some point, okay? Is that point going to be today? I don't know. Maybe. Is that point? Are we going to take the high first? I don't know. Maybe. But the point about trading, guys, is trading is a bunch of probabilities. And, you know, it's very simple. It's if we get up here, we look to short. And if we get down here, we look to long. It's not try to 50-50 guess it right now while we're in the middle, where there's no high probability trade. You can do that if you're scalping, and there are, like, you would have to analyze the charts in a scalping point of view, right? But as of right now, you wouldn't do it that way. Like, based on this is a 4-hour time frame, right? Based on the 4-hour, you wouldn't be looking to do that. Now, I want to talk about the volume profile real quick, and then we'll get into, like, the actual short-term stuff, okay? So the volume profile right now is, you know, when we had our flash crash and then we kind of pumped back up, we really struggled to break the high of it, right? This is our value area high right here. And we really struggled to break the value area high. You can see a few times we wicked it out while putting in, we didn't get any bearish divergences, but that's because the strength here of this order block, which is inducement. Remember, we did not mitigate this order block. This order block has not been mitigated. So we do have inducement here. And that being said, you know, the strength of that is pretty, what's the word? Prevalent. I don't know if that's the right word, but it is today if it's not. Right? And so when we started to reject this value area high, as we did, you know, it's very clear. We broke below it. We came back to retest, and then we continued to dump down. So, I mean, if you're trading based on volume, which I always suggest that you do, it made sense for us to reject, right? And Market Cipher was giving us that clear momentum to the downside. Now, the title of this video and the title of, hold on, we're going to come back to this song. Let me rewind. We'll come back and we'll do our thing. Listen, the title of this video is there are bearish signs on Market Cipher, and there are absolutely bearish signs on market structure. Or I mean, sorry, on Market Cipher, and in this case on Vivid Wave. And if you guys don't know, Vivid Wave is the same thing in terms of money flow. Okay. So we are getting very bearish signs. Let's actually pull up our Market Cipher just to like not confuse anybody. All right. So let's take a look here. Okay, we came up to our high, which is a very strong order block, right? We called for this high, and we called for us wanting to SFP this 6-hour, 4-hour, 8-hour, 12-hour high that we put in, okay? We SFP'd it across the board, okay? We SFP'd it across the board. And really, technically speaking, when you have an SFP, right, you need to pay attention to the time frame that your SFP is on, and you need to mark where the target is. So if you SFP the high, this was the previous high or low that put in the high. So this should have been your target, right? This should have been a very easy $3,000 trade for you. Okay, very, very easy trade for you, right? But it's a little bit more concerning on the higher term time frames, especially what Market Cipher is doing and how it's looking. For a long time, we were talking about these divergences that were just getting completely ignored on this entire move up, okay? More recently, we put in a very high wave, a significant wave. I'm going to have a Market Cipher video coming out for you guys next week in regards to what I consider significant waves. I'm also going to have another Market Cipher video coming out for you guys tomorrow. That's already recorded. Okay? We have a significant wave here at the top, and we were putting in bearish divergences on the lower term time frames as our 12-hour was giving us that significant wave. For the first time in months, okay? For the first time in months, we have a market structure change in addition to Market Cipher not looking too hot, guys. Not looking too hot. And these are major divergences, okay? These are very long-term divergences. What do we know about Market Cipher? What do we know about money flow? What do we know about time? It's all an oscillator, okay? It's all an oscillator. So if Market Cipher does this, if price moves in an oscillation, right? Which it does. It goes low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. right? There is a point in which market structure changes, which has happened, and we do something like this, where we expect price to then do a complete trend change and go to the downside. If you were to draw this in terms of a cosine or whatever, sine, cosine, an oscillation, this would be the rounded top of the market, and then to continue its way to the downside. This is why we look for divergences, because momentum needs to start changing. Man, think about this, guys. Think about this. When you have a rocket shooting in the air, okay? You have a rocket shooting in the air. If you turn off the jets, right? You turn off the gas as soon as the rocket is in the air, as soon as it's shooting up, there's something called inertia, which basically, like, it's not gonna, as soon as you turn off the jets, we're gonna go back again. We're not ready for this song yet. As soon as you turn off the jets, this is the last time, and then we're gonna do it. As soon as we turn off the jets, right? Your like trajectory is up. Okay? If you turn off the jets, it's still gonna continue up until it hits the climax, right? Even though the jets are off, because of the momentum, it's still gonna move up. The jets are gonna turn off. Eventually, it's gonna, like, what's the word? Plateau. And then it's going to come to the downside. The market is no different. Market has momentum. So when you see momentum coming out, but price is making a higher high, those divergences are essentially the jets turning off, right? It takes time to turn the market. It's not going to just go straight up, straight down right away. It takes time, right? Especially on higher term time frames. Obviously, it takes time. So it's possible that we are getting this jet analogy right now. Okay, on higher term time frames. It's very possible that we're doing that. I'm not suggesting that we're not going to come up for this high again. And I'm not suggesting that we're at the top of the market, right? We have important levels above us as well that are, as I just said, very important. Okay? But in the overall picture of it, I want you guys to remember this rocket analogy. Man, I just thought of this rocket analogy literally on the spot right now. And I think I'm going to run with it because that was actually fire. All right, chat. Let me check what chat's doing. Guys, before I continue, we got 30 likes in here, but we only have 90. Or sorry, we only have 30 likes and there are 90 people. There's 180 eyeballs in here. Assuming you guys all have 2 eyes. Please do me a solid and hit the like button if you haven't done so already, because every day on this channel, I teach you guys not only how the market moves, but why the market moves the way that it does, okay? It is very important to know why it moves the way that it does, because that's going to help you. That's really going to help you in the long run. Really, really going to help you in the long run. All right. Where can we bounce from right now, realistically? Volume theory suggests that that when you lose the value area high, you're likely to make your way to the point of control, which we're at right now. We're probably going to dance around here for a little bit, go sideways, and then eventually make our way down to the value area low. Now, there's a couple things to note about the value area low. Is it going to bounce exactly off the VAL? No, not necessarily. Can it deviate the value area low? Absolutely it can, if it has reason to. Most people, and definitely most swing traders that have longed in this entire area, right? A lot of people that have longed up here, especially the swing traders, their stop losses, where are they? They are beneath this wick, right? Stop losses are beneath the wick. And so, and remember, the narrative lately has been buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. And every single time recently people have bought the dip, it has worked out. So everybody right now that doesn't have market cipher is assuming that this buy the dip is going to work. So a lot of people have their stop losses beneath this wick. I know I'm going to skip ahead and then we'll go back. A lot of people have their stop losses beneath this wick, right? And so, yes, we have a golden pocket, right? If we pull our golden pocket, I'm sure a lot of traders are pulling their golden pocket. Yes, they're pulling the golden pocket. Yes, the golden pocket lines up perfectly with the value area low. So you could say that there's a high level of confluence there. Do we have any other levels there? I actually genuinely don't know. All right, we also have a daily level down here as well. Do we have anything else? Okay, all right, this is where things get interesting. This is how you build the narrative, guys. Listen. Okay, this is how you build the narrative. So take a look at this, right? Yes, we have a daily level. Yes, we have a golden pocket. Yes, we have a value area low. But we also have a monster wick. Okay? We got a monster wick. And that wick, what did the wick front run? It front ran, a naked daily point of control. So just as this wick happened, I would have assumed that we would come so close to the NDPOC that we would take it, but we didn't take it. Okay, so when we are considering our range and we are considering the deviation of our range, even though value area low and golden pocket lines up simultaneously, and guys, I'm not talking about scalping. I'm not saying you can't get a nice scalp off of it, just like you could probably get a nice scalp off of the point of control. I'm talking higher time frame stuff. It makes sense to wick out this low, right? Take this low. If we're obviously heading down, it makes sense to take this low, wick potentially into the naked daily point of control, potentially take this low, and then SFP this wick, and then potentially come back up to the high where we have inducement. Guys, I'm sorry, man. I know it's very early right now in the stream, but y'all know, man, when duty calls, duty calls. Y'all know what I got to do right now. Give me 5 minutes. I will be right back. Leave it in the comments if y'all know what I'm about to do, which I kind of just gave you the answer. Leave it in the comments. I will be back in 2 minutes, I swear. I'm sorry.
No inhibitions, no worries. For the first time, I felt like I knew where I belonged, and nothing could stop me from being there. Nothing, and yet everything felt real. The world was underneath me, around me, above me. I could see everything, and everything could see me. I found peace, no inhibitions, no worries, no inhibitions, no worries, no inhibitions, no worries, no inhibitions, no worries. 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 No inhibitions, no worries.
Have no fear, baby. Your boy's back. Hold on. I can't hear you guys. Don't talk. Hold on. Just kidding. I can't hear you anyways. Listen, I was reading the chat while I was doing what I was doing. And, hold on. This comment right here. Gio for sure on some power. Listen. Shouts out Donkey Stonka. Yo, listen. First of all, how fire is that? I know. Thank you. But anyway, yo, everybody says that. I've had energy my whole life, bro. Literally my whole life. Like, I don't know. I've been like this literally always. I'm just high on life, man. It doesn't matter what time of day it is either. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Chewy makes him nervous. Yeah, I guess. No, it actually comes pretty natural. Like, even at the beginning when I was doing it, I thought it would be weird, like, talking to myself because, like, nobody's here. Like, yeah, now it's easier because there's more people. So you guys are talking with me. It makes it more interactive. But I don't know. I kind of like I've always just been, it's been chill always for me. It's always been chill. Anyways, guys, listen, it is about that time real quick before we continue the fire. Before we continue the fire, chat, hear me out. Y'all know what time it is, baby. Listen, we got 2 parties every day. This is party number 1. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. And guys, for the ones that are returning, please help me show your peers. If I have provided you value in any way whatsoever, please do me a solid. Let's see those money bag emojis in the chat right now. Let's see the money. Let's show our peers the value that I provide for you guys completely for free, by the way. Please do me a solid. If I've helped you in any way, let's see the money, baby. Let's go. Money. Money. Money bags, money bags, money bags.
Money. Let's get money, mother. Get money. Let's get money, mother. Get money. Let's
money, mother.
get money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Let's get money.
Money bags, money bags, money bags.
Let's get money.
Yo, one day, boys.
Motherfucker, get money.
One day, boys. When your boy is on his Tesla yacht, this is the theme, bro. This is our theme. Guys, this is our theme. This is our theme. All right, fellas, one more time. Listen, if I have helped provide value to you in any way whatsoever, let's see the money bags, baby. Show your peers. I appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. If you're turning, welcome back. I give you guys the fire every single day. And today's no different, baby. Let's see those money bags. Let's see those yacht emojis. Money bags and yacht emojis. Let's get it. Let's get
Money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Let's get money. Let's get money. Let's get money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Let's get money. Let's get
Lamborghini yacht, baby. Let's go.
Let's get money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money.
Hey, thank you guys, man. That was fun. That's my favorite part of every stream. That and the next one that's just coming up. Okay, guys, let's continue the heat. No more bragging, man. We got to stay humble, boy. We got to stay humble, man. Thank you guys for all that. All right, just joined. Did we long BTC? Nah, I didn't long BTC. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. Look, I take many trades a day. I scalp all day. It's hard for me to trade when it's very hard for me to trade when what's it called? When I'm on live, man. I gotta be entertaining, which has kind of come natural to me, but I gotta be entertaining. I gotta you know, it's a little bit hard. It's a little bit hard. Okay, Healing with Herb asked if I could check Cyber. I don't even know what Cyber is, bro. What in the world is Cyber? Man, Cyber is the same situation as Bitcoin in the sense that I want it to come take this low. So I don't know. I'm not crazy about the long. We also have thick money flow, and we know that the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergence is. So right now, like, even if you get somewhat of a retracement up, I would expect something like this. One more. and then wherever it bounces to, right? Same situation as Bitcoin. Same thing as Bitcoin. Let me check Litecoin for you as well. And then Dak, what was the one that you wanted me to check for you, bro? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Okay, Litecoin is interesting because Litecoin did take the low. Cipher got wrecked. Let's check Litecoin. Dak, what was the one that you wanted? I don't remember.
Everything was different. Like a new person had emerged from me. I could see myself in a perspective that I've never seen before. No inhibitions, no worries.
All right, let's see Litecoin.
Felt like I knew where I
Again, remember guys, the whole market is gonna follow Bitcoin right now. Whole market's gonna follow Bitcoin. And okay, so Litecoin is more interesting because Litecoin took the low. So I would feel better about longing Litecoin. But again, we got to be careful because everything will follow Bitcoin. Money flow is still super thick. So the same thing that I drew out on the other thing, I would maybe expect one more, potentially one more divergence, potentially. Let's see, like, I will do proper analysis here on Litecoin because I don't know what the other one is right here. I think we could actually come down to here, if I'm being honest with you. We got a nice order block right here that we can come get. Remember, everything will follow Bitcoin. So this might take a few hours, right? Doesn't mean you can't scalp it. Doesn't mean you can't take a long right now and take and scalp it, but I would like to actually come a little bit lower. Oof, man, Litecoin can even come down to here. Right, Litecoin can even come down further. Can doesn't mean will. Can come lower. Let's start on the higher term time frames. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is 18 order block. I would be really interested here. I'm not really interested. Everything else before this point is kind of internal. And we did have, remember, we talked about the quick buy-ups. And we talked about it a couple times. And I mean, I don't see any reason for Litecoin to come down here again and not sweep liquidity. Okay, I really don't. So if our Bitcoin narrative will remain true for our Bitcoin narrative, in the sense that we could come down and take the range low into that 4-hour order block, I would expect Litecoin to probably be around this area at the same time. If Bitcoin hits that 4-hour order block and SFPs the low into the 4-hour order block at the same time that Litecoin is either here or here, I will look to long it. So, I mean, I don't scalp I don't scalp altcoins like that. And just by doing quick analysis on the fly, I would suggest, like for me anyways, I would look for longs at these levels, not really before these levels. Litecoin, like, yeah. I'm actually very interested in longing here if I see what I want to see. And again, guys, it doesn't mean right now. It could take a few hours, right? It could take some time. I'm not saying it's now. Could take could take a few hours. But we need to just remember, for all of these altcoins, they are going to follow Bitcoin, okay? Everything is going to follow Bitcoin right now. So if our Bitcoin narrative is... Oof, hold on. If our Bitcoin narrative is let's come down, sweep the range low, hit the order block, which it could do. Remember, it could do. If that's our narrative, then Litecoin may, and these alts may be at their order block. And guys, that's only another 5% move to the downside. That is nothing. Man, that is nothing compared to the moves that we've had. That is absolutely nothing. So just something to consider as well, right? Something to consider. If you're scalping it, different story. I'm not saying you can't long right now. I'm not saying you can't scalp it. But, you know, in the long term, if you're looking to hold these trades out a little bit longer, just like I have all these alerts in place, I have the alerts in Litecoin. Look at how many alerts I have up here as well. Like, I have so many to tell me, like, all right, man, look for shorts, bro. Look for shorts. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, man. If we go through any coins here, remember that everything will follow Bitcoin. Do not forget to do the link for your boy. Can I please? Okay, that I already did. Money bags, money bags. Litecoin I just did. Litecoin is such a weak ass coin. You had to sell it last week and put it into the newest scam. You know what, man? I'll tell you this though. The thing with these coins that have been around for a long time, like Litecoin is an OG coin. Litecoin, hold on. Okay. So Litecoin is an OG coin, and the thing with these OG coins is when they don't move and the whole market moves and they lag behind, they will eventually follow through. Okay, they will eventually follow through. So I actually think that Litecoin got some gas, right? Litecoin, I mean, don't get me wrong, it has extremely underperformed relative to the rest of the market, like horribly. But you know, when all this money is coming in to all these other coins, don't forget what Litecoin can do, right? Don't forget. So if anything, it's good to find these coins that haven't really done anything, that have kind of been lagging behind, because you know it can give you an interest point. And for me, like Litecoin, I will be paying attention to. I'm actually gonna add it to the list here, and I'm gonna raise it up to remind myself, pay attention to Litecoin, because I will super long it, man. If the market gets a little bit more healthy in terms of grabbing liquidity, then I will for sure look to long it, for sure. Especially if we come down to those zones that I just put alerts on. Zoom out looks like a bear flag on Litecoin. I mean, I'm not even joking when I tell you I have absolutely no idea what a bear flag, like how to do it properly. I know what it is, but I don't know how to do it properly. Which one was the one that I was just on? Was it USD.P? Where I put my alerts? Yeah. So, okay, if this is the flag you're referring to, I'm not joking, guys. Like, I swear to God, I'm not just joking. I don't know if this is correct. If this is what you mean, like, is it like that? Is that how it looks? I honestly don't know. Like, I don't trade these patterns. I don't trade like retail, but, you know, I guess what they do is like they move this thing and they move it down here and they say that's the target. I'm not saying that can't be the case, right? Like, okay, I believe that this is a bear market rally. I do not believe that this is a bull market. Okay, I've been saying it and I will keep saying it. I don't believe it is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? But for me, things are just overextended, and it seems more, I don't want to say smart. It's less risky. Let's say it is less risky to move into USDT right now than to stay in any crypto, in my opinion. Okay, which is why I sold a good portion of my crypto. Right, we're super overextended, and if we keep going higher, we keep going higher, man. I'm gonna trade it anyways. Don't matter to me. But you know, in terms of being less risky, I believe USDT is the way. And so if we are going to, if our narrative on Bitcoin is we're going to come down, and we're going to come down a significant amount, potentially, and don't say that this is not possible, but potentially sweeping the low that we put in last year, a year ago, which is possible. Don't say it's not possible. Anything is possible. Then I would expect coins like Litecoin and all these other alts to make new lows again, right? I would expect that 100%. If Bitcoin's gonna go down, these alts are going to absolutely bleed compared to Bitcoin, 100%. Crypto Man says BTC CME gap 20k. Hey man, look, all I'm gonna say to that, because I get some heat, don't be surprised if we see a 20k Bitcoin again. Right? We have every reason to go down. That's not to say we're not going to go up first. I gave you guys my bullish and my bearish scenarios, right? So you just need to keep that all in mind. And that's more macro stuff, guys. That's more macro stuff. right? That is more macro stuff. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens here. We will see what happens here. In terms of fibs, do we have anything where we are right now? So the golden pocket comes a little bit lower, which I would like to do. If you draw a fib from the wick, I think we hit the golden pocket, right? Or the 786. Yeah, we bounced exactly off the 786. I don't know. There's not really much going on here. We actually did sweep liquidity, kind of. Like 15-minute liquidity. Nothing too crazy. But we also have more of this vector candle that I would consider to be inefficient. So who knows, man? For me, you guys know, man. Look, we have a daily level. We got a daily level. We got a naked point of control. For me, this would be more so my box, okay? I would rather long. It's a little bit too soon, in my opinion. I would actually, I think I even want to ignore the golden pocket. I'm not so crazy about it. But this would be more so my box that I would be looking to long. Okay, it would be more this box. And if I was going to write it, I would write D, very strong daily level, plus golden pocket, plus, actually it would be plus GP7, plus, and the important thing is that we have a naked daily point of control at 41.16. So I would really want to see us come down to 41.016. Okay, that's to me, that's a really strong level that I would be looking for. Doesn't mean we can't scalp along the way, guys. Doesn't mean we can't scalp along the way, but that's what I would be looking for. That's what I would be looking for. Personally, I would really like that. If you're right that it's a bear market rally, what do I think of the possibility of some sort of double bottom like we've done in previous cycles? Where would I like to come down to? So I don't know if we're gonna actually come down to the actual lows, right? Like more macroly. Let me come to a clean chart. I don't know if we're gonna come to the lows. Okay, like if are we gonna take 15K again? I don't know. Honest to God, I don't really know. But for me, I would like to, like, okay, best case scenario for me, I would be happy to take this low, right? Like, we don't need to come down and take these lows, but I would prefer, not happy, I would prefer we take 19.3, right? Even if we wick this by $1, I would prefer we take 19. How realistic is that? I don't really know. To be honest, like, this is best case for me. We could come lower and I'm cool with that too. But in my opinion, at the very least, we have to come to 24.3 at the very least. Like, there's way too much liquidity here that hasn't been taken, and like, this looks super unhealthy. We are super overextended. Anybody that argues it is lying straight to your teeth. And I mean, but this is how bear market rallies look, right? This is how bull markets look. They look overextended. They look bearish until they're not. What do we know? Money flow. When we have thick money flow, the more chances of divergences you can get. And so when money flow is thick like this on the daily time frame, what do we know? The more chances of divergences, the more likely of divergences. Or sorry, the thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I said that this was gonna happen, and then eventually we're gonna have a nice cheat sheet entry on the daily time frame, right? Your cheat sheet entry would be right here. Whenever this may come, and when we start to get waves down here, I will absolutely be looking for cheat sheet entries. And if we can get that, then I would, at that point, expect to potentially come up to our higher targets, right? If I come to our real chart now, let me hide all these lines. I know this looks overwhelming. Let's just hide it, right? So we have, like, for example, this 12-hour order block that's higher. We also have a very important high here that I labeled out and I have an alert on. And so when we get the daily cheat sheet entry, hopefully we get it, man. Down right now is good, guys. Down is good. So if we keep coming down and we get our daily cheat sheet entry right here, and we come down to wherever it may be, let's say it's 30K, whatever, it doesn't matter, like right like that, which actually I have a feeling that this is where our cheat sheet entry is going to actually come in under these lows. Then I would say, remember, the thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences. So when you have that, this wave could clip, give us another divergence with money flow coming out. And this could be the true top wherever the next high is until we make our way down. Like until we make our way down for the next 6 months or whatever, right? We've been in a very clear uptrend for a year, and we've been in a parabolic uptrend for like 3 months with absolutely zero repercussions for anybody that's longed, right? So it's been relatively easy money, and we need to flush out all that easy money, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking, right? We are going to be looking to catch this cheat sheet entry 100%. We're going to be looking to catch this cheat sheet entry. And actually, since we're here, and since I just thought of it, we're going to set an alert. Oops. We're going to set an alert on the daily time frame. And we're going to write daily CSC, cheat sheet entry. Obviously, we're going to be looking to front run it. But we're going to really be paying attention to that being a cheat sheet entry. Yeah, the 4 hour got mitigated from the wick, bro. So this 4 hour time frame, this 4 hour got mitigated, right? But also when you have a mitigated zone, right? You need to actually jump down to lower term time frames and see if they missed anything else, because they might have missed something else in this order block, right? So this is the 4 hour order block, right? We got our 4 hour right here. But did they miss anything else? Let's see. Right? Nothing on the 2. Check the 1. Nothing on the 1. Check the 45. Nothing on the 45. Nothing on the 30. No, nothing on the 15. Nothing on the 10. Wow, nothing on the 5. Okay. Also, nothing on the 3. Very interesting. Okay, so, you know, I'm not going to go to lower, like 2 minute and whatever. Doesn't really matter. So when you're building your narrative and you say, all right, this order block got mitigated, which it did. Right, this order block got mitigated. Let me get out of replay mode. This order block got mitigated. There's nothing else to come down to it. That can help you build your narrative. Like, what reason do market makers have to now come down and take that wick? And so if you believe that that's going to be the low, which it very well may be, guys. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't, right? But if you believe that that's going to be your low, then you can draw your fib from that point. And here we bounce right off the 786. So to me, it's quite clear, right? To me, it's quite clear. If we come back down and we lose the low that we just put in, we're probably going to come take this wick, right? So the value area low is not really going to matter and everything else. And I mean, remember, it's all about probabilities. And right now, the key thing that's important to realize is we do have a naked daily point of control at 41. If we didn't have the naked daily point of control at 41, then I would say, all right, maybe it makes more sense for us not to come back down here. Maybe it makes more sense for us to sweep the high first, right? Because we also have a naked weekly point of control up at the high, right? So you need to balance your probabilities. And every day on this channel, guys, I teach you why the market moves the way that it does, right? I teach you why. I teach you why. So, yeah. ETH. You want Ethereum. All right, let's check Ethereum. Guys, before I check ETH, man, we got 88 people in here currently and only 57 likes. So please do me a solid. Every single day on this channel, I stream. I teach you guys how to build a narrative, why the market is moving the way that it does. And I give you basically everything for free. So please, it's a free way. It's a free way for you to support me. And I appreciate everyone that does that. All right, let's check Ethereum. And remember, just remember, everything is going to follow Bitcoin right now. So just remember that, okay? Ethereum looks better than Bitcoin. I will tell you that for sure, right off the jump, because Ethereum did sweep the liquidity, okay? So it seems like some of these altcoins swept the liquidity and Bitcoin did not. And remember, when you are looking at building your narrative, Bitcoin and Ethereum work in tandem. Okay? So look at this. Check this out. Bitcoin didn't sweep its liquidity, but Bitcoin hit a key level, which was the 786. Am I crazy about it? Honestly, not really. Does that mean that it can't work? Also, not really. Okay? It could very well work. Now, we look at Bitcoin and Ethereum in tandem. Okay? We look at Bitcoin and Ethereum in tandem. Killisat asks, how do we find the naked daily point of control, naked weekly point of control? I'll show you in a little bit, but it's also going to be part of the next boot camp, which is going to be in January. Okay, so look at this. Bitcoin hit a key level. Ethereum, I would consider, hit a key level because it swept liquidity. Okay? And so even though their key levels are not the same key levels, right? It's not the same, not the same one. They're both nonetheless still at key levels, okay? So if you are looking to scalp or swing trade or whatever else, right? If you're looking to do all that, you need to be able interesting. If you're looking to trade in any way, really, remember, and guys, if I'm ever trading alts, I don't just trade alts blindly. I'm always looking at Bitcoin, okay? Get into the habit of looking at Bitcoin. And so if you believe that Ethereum is at its low and Bitcoin is at a key level like the naked or like the 786, then you can use those as confluence, right? Because it's not common for one to be dumping and the other to be pumping, okay? It's not very common for that. So would you say, all right, man, maybe ETH is a nice long from here? Let's come to the lower term time frames. Possibly, right? Possibly. Am I going to long it? No. Is there a reason for price to go higher? Yeah, we got a lot of liquidity above us, right? Same with Bitcoin. Same with Bitcoin. And so, you know, we had the divs. We got the money flow divs. We came to a 786. We swept liquidity. I don't see why Ethereum wouldn't go up, right? Unless I'm doing further analysis, right? We do have a golden pocket beneath us still. We didn't really sweep it by that much, but that doesn't mean that it's not good enough, right? So you need to just basically balance out your probabilities. For me, I'm just going to be watching Bitcoin. And when I think Bitcoin is a good long, then I will potentially long Ethereum. Right? Nothing really more than that. For me personally, even if price comes all the way back up, I don't mind. I'll look to short up here. I'm not going to say, oh, I missed the move, because I don't think that right now is a good time on the higher term time frames to long. I don't think so. I think we have key levels below us. I think I want Bitcoin to still sweep its liquidity, right? Although these alts are bro, you gotta stop spamming the chat, man. I see your comment, bro. I see your comment. You gotta stop. I'll check Chainlink, but you gotta stop spamming. Okay. So for me, because Bitcoin, I want to say, like, I want it to come down and take the low. And even better than this low is to come and take the range low, right? To come down and take the entire range low is a more a higher probability setup for me. Okay, it's a higher probability setup for me, and I like it much better. I like it much better than what we currently have right now. So for me, if it goes up, and I miss it, cool, but it's not worth it in my opinion. For me, I want to at least tap 41. And after we tap 41, if we can even come lower and sweep this liquidity, I would even prefer that. New drinking game, take a drinking every time Gio says for me. Man, you know what I noticed, bro? When I'm editing my videos, I say guys all the time. I say guys all the time. I say, like, I go guys, da 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 da. Yeah. And other stuff that I can't think of right now, but We should do a drinking game. We should do a drinking game on in the Discord. All right, James says, what's the VIP code? Let's make a VIP code. I don't have one. James, pick a VIP code, bro. Pick one for me, sir. I started this gangster. Okay, I'm gonna while I purge you guys, you can pick a code. Baseline, baseline. All right, guys, you heard the man. 6969 is the code, but not yet. Hold on. Bear with me. A with the fear with the baseline hit. All right, guys, go ahead. 6969 is the VIP code. Get a little bit. Get a little bit. And I'm going to make it so that you guys can see the VIP channels while we do this real quick. Up a little bit. Up a little bit. A little bit. Cool. Beautiful. Okay. Wow, I can see y'all entering. Nice. Beautiful. Guys, by the way, if you're new here, if you are new here, if I'm being honest, do I say that as well? I say guys a lot. I say, man, there's another one that I say literally all the time. I say right. I go right. Like, I'll be like, yeah, guys. So, like, I mean, we have a golden pocket here, right? Man, I notice it. When I'm editing, I'm like, oh, I say this so many times. Well, I'm going to be honest, guys. Look, I just did it again. Wow. Oh, my. Yeah, I got to stop doing that. And I say a lot, too. But I'm working on fixing that. I got to fix that because high value men do not say But anyway, listen. This is, man, I way prefer live streaming. I way prefer live streaming because I don't need to edit, man. Like, I don't care. You know, I don't really care. Okay, you guys gave the code. I'm gonna delete it. Don't type the code here. Don't type the code here. If you're new, let me explain what you got to do real quick. So the link to the Discord is in the description down below. Welcome if you're new, by the way. I'm Gio. Pleased to meet you. Guys, don't post the code. Do not post the code. So you come and you DM my GeoBot the 4-digit code. Making me delete your comments, Arrow Pump. Okay, so you head over to the Discord. On the top right, we have a GeoBot here, right? Handsome little robot. Handsome little robot we got here. And you DM my GeoBot here. Where'd he go? Where's this guy going? He just tripped out? Why does he not have access to? Anyways, whatever. Come over to the GeoBot on the top right, and you DM him the 4-digit code, and then you'll have access to my VIP chat, my VIP channels, where I give you guys the levels in advance. I give you guys the turn-ups in advance, and so forth. And actually, I'm gonna I'll update it more off stream. It's all good. You just being you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. If I'm being honest. Totally so. All right, let's do Chainlink for our boy, Healing with Herb. Did we look at Link already? I don't even remember if we did. All right, let's check Link. Okay, Link did not sweep the liquidity. Link didn't sweep it. Link is looking actually a little bit better than the rest, I would say. But I don't know, man. These higher term time frames. Look, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Oh wow, I just did it again. Dude, you shouldn't have told me that. Now I'm always gonna notice it. Okay, listen. All the higher term time frame market ciphers suggest that we're gonna come lower. Okay, all of them across the board. Everything looks bearish. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I'm not gonna lie sounds like is the same as I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, everything looks like it wants to go down in a higher term time frame. So I could sit here and say we got a bear div, whatever. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Look, or sorry, a hidden bull div, but remember the #1 rule when it comes to market cipher. Guys, I'm going to have a market cipher video come out for you guys tomorrow. Okay? Market cipher video for you guys tomorrow. And so, I mean, I'm going to really focus on market cipher videos because a lot of people don't know how to read it. But the #1 rule that you always need to consider, you always, no matter what, need to keep in mind, is the thicker the money flow, the more divergences we can get. Okay? And so right now, on the 15-minute time frame, if you took a long from here, our guy said that he might have taken a long from 14.2. Okay, so okay, that's actually from down here. So that's a good long. If you got a long from 14.2, that's really good. But let's just say you decided that you wanted to long from here. Okay? On the 15-minute time frame, right? If you wanted to long from here, on the 15-minute time frame, it suggests it's just a scalp, right? Because the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. And so, although I have a boot camp on market cipher, and I say that it's a very intricate indicator and that it's very complicated, it very well is, right? If you're gonna try to get sniper entries the way that I do, it can be very complicated. But if you dumb it down and you just remember, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, it makes it super easy. So any longs you're taking right now are more probable than not that they're going to be scalps, because the thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergence. I wonder how many times in my life I've said that on this channel. Probably like 500. Brandon England says, I think I was first into VIP. Let me tell you actually who was first. I'll tell you who was first. Phenom tonight. Phenom TN. Is that you? If that is you, then whoever Phenom whatever. This person was first. Phenom TN. Is that you, bro? Any update on Vivid Wave? Yeah, man, we do have an update on Vivid Wave. I'll give you the update here. Who is Phenom TN? Look what happened, guys. Look what happened. Y'all just making fun of me now, man. Y'all are just making fun of me, bro. Yeah, no. Everything. Okay. Let me explain the difference real quick. That's a really good question. Hold on.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
How can I help you? I'm literally working and I'm on live right now. How can I help? Am I trying to what? I don't know. I gotta go by. I'm working. I'm literally working right now. I'm live right now. Okay. What's it called? So. Oh, Nassim. Yo, Nassim, were you, I don't remember, bro. I'm sorry. Did you, win any of the giveaways? You gotta remind me. Bro. Okay, let me answer this question. Oh, I'm thinking I was too late a couple weeks ago at 16. Now it's 34. Yeah, bro, that's the game. Man. All right, Arrow Pump says, Gio, as far as bootcamp goes, is it the same? Okay, listen. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Hear me out. Fake news. All right. All right, hear me out, man. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me actually pull up Vivid Wave. Okay. So, why are my defaults not here? Why does it look so ugly? Okay, let's pull up Market Cipher then. All right, so hear me out. Are the concepts the same? Yes. Okay. Yes, the concepts are the same. Right? Same concepts. However, I am currently developing a Vivid Wave strategy that incorporates, I don't know why I said it that way, that incorporates the dynamic highs and lows. Okay, so if you don't know, on Vivid Wave, if you turn classic mode on, it will look more like Market Cipher, right? It looks like the normal, exactly the same as Market Cipher. Except I don't like the RSIs. They're disgusting. Let's get rid of them. We don't need them. They're stupid. Goodbye, RSIs. And save as default. Right? I'm working on a strategy that incorporates these dynamic lines. And I actually haven't, this whole time, this whole 6 months, 7 months that I've been doing YouTube, I haven't actually given you guys any strategies. I teach you guys how to trade. I teach you guys where the levels are. I teach you guys what to look for. But I haven't really given you, like, really, I mean, a little bit, but not really scalping strategies. Not really anything like that. And so it's going to start, right? The strategies are going to start. And I'm developing a strategy that incorporates these dynamic lines. So it is the same, right? In terms of, like, it's the exact same indicator, essentially. Right? But I will have things. And by the way, guys, I've spoken to the owner of Vivid Wave. And remember, I'm not affiliated in any way. I have nothing to do with it. I just told you guys if I could get you an alternative for a better price, I would do that. But for those who have purchased Market Cipher with my affiliate link, especially because a lot of people bought it during Black Friday. If you guys are interested in Vivid Wave, DM me privately, okay? I've talked to the owner, and I will come up with something for you. Cool? Fair? You cannot tell me how many times your girl interrupts a high volatile trade? Oh, man. Oh, man, bro. I'm with you, man. I'm with you on that. I get that. I had my ex get so mad at me because I would be checking the charts. Man, listen, I'm not playing with you guys when I tell you I've stared at this indicator for 3 years straight. Like, I'm not joking when I say that. Man, in between dinners, in between bites, like at concerts, if I'm like at a club or like whatever, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, man. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I cannot explain it enough. By the way, guys, I'm also developing a Bollinger Band strategy for you. So, you know, more on that as well. All right, so let's see what Bitcoin is going to do, man. So Bitcoin kind of held its own at the point of control. But remember, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. So are you going to long here expecting the top? It could play out, but it's probably not going to play out. We also got the VWAP pointing down on the 15, man. We also got the VWAP pointing down. And so for me, as I mentioned, especially because I'm not scalping right now because I'm on stream and it's hard for me to stream and scalp at the same time. You know, I want to come down, man. I really want to tap 41. If we tap 41, I will be way more confident in like potentially longing back up to the high. But I really want to tap 41. And I will post this chart. I will post this chart right now on in the VIP Discord. You turn everything off except for VWAP and money flow. Man, look, I would do that, but I do think the momentum waves are important. But I have everything else off, so you don't need it. Ship short is profiting. Let's go, baby. Geo clause. Yes, sir. Do I use anchor VWAP? I do not. I do not. Potentially a nice short at 42,720. 42,720. 42,720. Golden pocket plus 15 OB plus value area high. I don't see value area high there. Let's check on the 15. So where would we have our golden pocket from this high? Wait, what did we say? 42,720. 42,720. Okay, we don't have a golden pocket. We definitely don't have a golden pocket. I mean, sorry, we don't have a. We don't have value area high. Value area high is a little bit higher than that. Definitely not value area high. We do technically have a 15-minute order block. Yeah. I don't hate it. I actually don't really hate it. I like the order block here. Right? I don't mind it. Actually, it was 15 minutes. I don't hate it, man. I'll put an alert. Why not? I don't hate it. Nice call. GP7 is just golden pocket 786. Right? So like, look, if I was to draw like something like this, and this is gonna be my whole range, like let's just say we have like a bunch of levels, a couple dailies in there, an SFP in there, whatever, and the golden pockets here, and then maybe like a daily here. Like let's just say it made sense for this to be my box zone. Just because I'm lazy, I won't write GP786. I'll just write GP7. And I know that like we have the golden pocket here, we have the 786 here, and it's part of the same like golden pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, part of the zone. Part of the zone. Part of the zone. All right, man. All right. What a bold prediction by BlackRock, hitting 1 trillion market cap 2024. Bitcoin merely needs to hit 51 in order to achieve that. I think we could see it. Honestly, I do think we could see it. For me, I really like potentially getting a daily cheat sheet entry. I think getting a daily cheat sheet entry is going to give us so much gas to come out and take this high one more time, tapping into this naked weekly point of control potentially, right? Maybe topping out at 46.5, like maybe in this 12-hour order block, this like smaller one, 12-hour order block. Alternatively, we could also potentially SFP this very important high. Okay, and this very important high is one of our previous highs, right? One of our previous highs, or the previous high before our like year and a half long, before our year and a half long bear market, right? Our 2-year bear market. And actually, this is a very important high as well. And I'm going to put an alert here as well. Right? So, I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you this, guys. I'll tell you this. The odds of us stopping at 48K, I think, are slim. Okay? I think they are very slim. Because everybody is waiting for 48K. And just look at the bottom of the bear market. How everybody was waiting for 13K and we didn't get it, and we bounced from 15K, and 15K like didn't really have anything going on, like there was nothing here. So just like that happened, I expect the same at the high. So everyone's waiting for 48. I think we front run it. I either think the top is in, or if we take the high one more time, maybe we'll stop at 46, right? Or if we get to 48, which is a possibility. We just went over it, right? If we get to 48, I believe perhaps we literally just blow through 48 and we go to like 52, 53, because everybody's waiting for 48. And so if we tag 48, then I think, you know, it's going to be too easy of a short, especially 50, man. Easy of a short. So at that point, we could come up pretty significantly higher. You know, 53, 54, 55 even. Because we're going to squeeze all those early shorts, right? I think we got potential to squeeze the early shorts. And so if that happens, let's actually draw out another order block that we might get a rejection from right here, right? So this might be our high. This could be the high. All right, this is a nice fat daily order block. Here we're going to write DOB or just D. All right, we're going to add it to our order blocks folder. Right, and so that's a point of interest as well. But that is way down the line, man. We'll see. There's a lot of resistance to get there, right? A lot of resistance. But these are kind of what I'm thinking at. We have a whole weekly order block up here, so you know it's going to be hard to break through it for sure. Is this a weekly order block as well? No, just a daily. This guy's a weekly order block though. Right, the fat weekly order block. So we'll write weekly here. And yeah, I mean, that's more macro stuff. I do think it's healthier to come down. And I think the lower we go right now, the more chances of actually getting up there is possible. I don't think we can sustain continuously going higher. I really don't. And so if we continue higher, I think we're like, basically if we keep going up now, I think that the bear market's going to come sooner. If we go down now a substantial amount, like let's just say the rest of December is red and we make our way down to like 38K or 30K or 34K, then I think that these numbers are possible, right? I think these numbers are possible, but I do not think that they're possible if we continue making our way up there now. I do not. The higher we go, the more bearish I am. The lower we go, the more bullish I will be, you know? Kind of just is what it is. 57 to 61K, possibly. I don't know if we're gonna go that high, man, to be honest, because I don't believe we're in a bull market. Maybe we are, and maybe I'm wrong. If we take the high, we're definitely in a bull market, but I don't know. I'm not convinced just based on history. Just based on history. Yeah, but you're treating, man, that's what we do, bro. We treat everything as a range and we just play the range, and it's as simple as that. And then it doesn't matter. These like extremely far-fetched targets don't really matter. You know, they don't really matter. You just hold a portion and then you win either way, right? That's how we trade. I agree with everyone to get blown out at 40K, yeah. All right, how many people we got in here, man? Chat, y'all are dead today. And you guys know what happens when chat is dead. I mean, I can't blame you. It's been an hour and a half, but you guys know what time it is then, baby. Y'all know what time it is. You guys know what we got to do, man. Listen, boys, hear me out. If I have provided you value in any way, y'all know the drill by now. Let's get the party shades on. Guys, if I have provided you value in any way, first things first, the VIP code is 6969. I did not choose it. That's first of all. Second of all, if I provided you value in any way, especially for free, because everything I give is for free, let me see those fire emojis in the chat. Let's show our peers. Let's get those fire emojis, baby.
But this time I'll let you be, 'cause he seems like he's good for you, and he makes you feel like you should. And all your friends say he's the one. His love for you is true. But does he know you call me when he sleeps? But does he know that it's just that you keep?
Fire emojis, fire emojis, fire emojis.
Does he know your heart?
VIP
You
code
should
is fire.
stay with him, cause he seems like he's good for you. And
If I have provided
makes
you value.
feel-
Listen, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And guys, show your fellow peers that I have provided you value. Don't take my word for it, baby. Let's get it.
But does he know you call me when he sleeps? But does he know the pictures that you keep? Does he know the reason that you cry? Oh, tell me, does he know that your heart lies where it truly
Hey, let's go, baby.
Does he know the reason that you cry? Oh, tell me,
Does he know where your life? Yo, that's the best part of every single stream. Guys, do you like when I do that? When I do that, do you guys like turn up with me? Like, are you guys behind the screen like, does he know the pictures that you cry? Tell me, does he know? Don't even care about the TA here for the music. Let's go, baby. What headset am I using? Audio Technica M50X. Audio Technica M50X. Audio Technica. Don't yuck someone's yum. 1% or buzz, baby. BTC pump straight to space. Steven Dupe says. All right, man. Let's come in locally, man. Let's come in locally. So we did get the divergence, right? Did we? Not really, actually. Not really. Yo, you guys get hyped? That's sick, man. I mean, guys, I don't know. Let's come to the 10. So we could get somewhat of a retracement here. I'm not gonna say we can't. Let's come really locally. Let's just check the 1. So 1, honestly, I don't know right now, to be honest, if I'm being honest. I just said honest like 7 times, bro. Which version of the song am I playing? So loud your neighbors are complaining. Let's go. Not going to lie, you are. Man, I like that. Oh, this guy says hell no. Okay, here, this is the version I'm playing. It is it's copyright free, bro. It is copyright free. Same mic? Nice. That is the song. By Jared's vibing hard. So, okay, let's see locally, man. Let me teach you guys a little something about market Cipher. Guys, you know what, man? I gotta be honest. Dude, I gotta stop saying that. You shouldn't have told me that I said that I say that, bro. Oh my, I can't stop realizing that I say it now. Okay, look. I'm gonna try so hard. If I say it, you need to call me out on it so I can stop saying it. And also, I'm trying to get out of my vocabulary as well. Cause that shite ain't a good habit. Okay. Hear me out. I gotta like focus on not saying it. Okay. So look, there's not always gonna be a trade, right? Market Cipher is not always going to be clear as day. And I think that that's a big misconception that people think, right? They think, oh man, there's always like Market Cipher is always going to give you an answer to something, but in reality it's not. Okay, it's really, really not. And so I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. Market Cipher or Vivid Wave right now, if this low took the previous low, okay, then I would say this looks perfect for a long, right? Because we have money flow divs, we have momentum flow divs. But because it didn't really do that right now, This is no long, guys. Honestly, in my opinion, it's no long. And you could take it and you could have said that you were right about it and you could have had a couple $100 in profit. And I'm not saying that you didn't, right? But we are looking for high probability setups. At least I am, right? I want high probability setups. And for me, this is not a long. All right, let's compare our market cipher with our Vivid Wave. So as you can see, money flow is 1-to-1. We're gonna toggle them. Check it out. And we all know that money flow is what everybody desires, we'll say, right? What everybody desires. So, you know, I would like to come a little bit lower. I honestly would. We got the value area low there as well, right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'll tell you this, man. Bitcoin's doing a good job at holding its own at the point of control. Do I think that's a trade? Not really, though. Not really. Well, stop saying it. Yeah, I am very honest. Yo, this is not going to be a thing. Don't make this a thing. I got to take that out of my vocabulary. Oh, man. I'm like, it's kind of bittersweet. I wish you guys didn't call me out on that. But also it will help me. It will help me. Halogen the Clown says waiting for trades to present, not trying to force them. I agree, bro. I agree. High probability only. I've learned, man. Look, you could zoom in on the 1 minute, zoom in on the 15-second. By the way, I've really been digging the 15-second time frame, let me just say. But you could zoom in on all these time frames and get really carried away, I guess, like zooming in. Right? And there could be a couple trades here and there, man, but you need to be able to differentiate what is a scalp, what is what I would call a super scalp, and what is a swing trade, and what is a day trade, you know? You got to be able to identify all of the market cipher time frames, right? Nothing too long yet. I agree. This is a historical support resistance flip from 2021, 40 to 41K. 40 to 41K. Let's come on a clean chart. $40 to 41K. 40 to 41K. Yeah, this is a very historic point. I agree with you. I do agree. Right, we had resistance here. We broke through. I mean, it's never going to be an exact line, right? But some kind of support. Fell through resistance. Fell through resistance. Support. 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 Here we kind of broke through. Resistance and support, kind of. So yeah, I agree. This is an important level for sure. For sure. I would say 29 is also very important, right? You could draw the same line. You could draw, like, these are better in zones, right? Like this could be a zone as well. Very important level right here. Very, very important, I would say. Right? Super important zone. I would really like to come down to here. 30K, in my opinion, is like, oh, baby. 30K would be a gift. 30K would be amazing. We had a 1 minute BOS. All right, Mr. Five says we had a 1 minute BOS at 41,830. 41,830. Took a small long. In my soul, yeah. Yeah, we did. You are correct. Just be careful because 1 minute structure is 1 minute structure, right? Just be careful with it. Because that was not 2 minute structure. So your 2 minute structure, right? Like 1 minute structure is fine to look at, like heavier, I guess, if your 2 minute structure follows it, but your 2 minute structure does not follow it. So this is currently your 2 minute structure. I guess your 2 minute broke. No. No, this is your 2 minute structure. Actually, 2 minute structure is like so unconfirmed. 2 minute structure is super unconfirmed. Let me go back to the 1. Am I tripping out right now? Yeah. Yeah, 2 minute structure is different, man. But like, okay, 1 minute, yeah, it broke. But 2 minute is literally just this. It's literally just high, low, high. Oh, what? 2 minute just high, low, lower, high, lower, low. That's our whole 2 minute structure. So your 1 minute BOS could take you up to here, right? And then we'll see what happens up here, because this is your whole 2 minute structure. Everything else in between is internal, right? From here to here and from here to here is all internal. So gotta be careful with it, you know? Gonna be more confident. Yeah, I agree. This is the next. If you're long right now, this is the high that's important to break. Is this guy here? And yeah, man, I would be careful, guys. I would be careful because this is our 2 minute structure, right? This is our 2 minute structure, and the 1 minute. Yeah, it broke bullishly because 1 minute structure was, I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but like down, it was down, up, down, up, down, up, and then it broke here at this point, right? But then it broke bearishly again. So actually, even the 1 minute structure is against you right now, right? If that's your 1 minute structure, even 1 minute flipped bearish again. So just be careful, guys. Be careful with it. Because 1 minute structure flip bearishly. I mean, you could argue this. You could argue it. Could argue it. Kind of risky though. But you could argue that and then say, yeah, it flipped bullishly. Gotta be careful, man. It's iffy. It's iffy. It is iffy. Can't lie. It is iffy. All right, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go pee. BRB. right, a wild rancid says, just realized. Oh, I gotta change the song. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Every time I get here, I get copyright. How long was that on for? Oh my, now I'm gonna get copyrighted. That stupid song. Even though it's in the non-copyright playlist. I gotta fix my playlist. I gotta make it more custom. So stupid, man. So stupid. If Bitcoin is truly bullish, exact levels won't get hit and get front run. BTC going to space. It is bearish. Yeah. Yeah. Can I check Inj? All right. Let's talk about Injective. Okay, so off the jump, Injective on higher term time frames is looking super bearish. Okay, higher term time frames, right? We're on the 12. We got golden nuggets across the board. We got money coming out, and we have bearish momentum flow, momentum wave divs. So, I mean, this doesn't mean that the top is in. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But price is getting higher, momentum, and more importantly, money flow is getting lower. Okay, so not the best sign in the long term that you want to see for long term. If you are long on Injective, or if you've had any bags and you bought at $12 and it's up 186%, or you bought here and it's up 100%, or you bought here and it's up almost 100% in 3 days, guys, 3 days, at some point you got to tell yourself, don't get greedy, you know, don't be super greedy, and take some off the table. Okay, do whatever you want, but that's what I would do. If your coin goes up 100% in 3 days and you're not taking profit, you're an idiot. That's what I would suggest. And if it keeps going, it keeps going. Then you sell more, right? Guys, we're not here to watch our balance go up and then watch our balance go down, right? Locally, we have the divs. Locally, we have the momentum flow divs. Or money flow, momentum flow divs and money flow divs, right? We're also building our narrative with Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin going to fall? It may, right? And if Bitcoin falls, you sure as hell know that Injective or whatever this is called is gonna fall also. Okay. Not only that, but if we're looking at it technically, right? Technical analysis doesn't take a lot to do this, guys. Very simple. We have currently not printing, but in 38 minutes, this will confirm an SFP. So if everything looks like it's going to go down in terms of higher term time frame, we're going to jump down lower term time frame. But we're already building a narrative right now that we may be topped out. Okay. And what happens when we have an SFP? The previous low that created that high that was unable to break is our target. So right off the bat, check marks the spot. That's a 13% move to the downside, right? So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Keep it going. Let us keep her going. Yeah. Yeah, man. Money's coming out. Momentum wave divs. Money flow divs. Let's come on the 10. Our boy says he likes the 2 hour. Let's check the 2 hour. 2 hours looking like we might, like the high might not be in, but let's analyze lower, right? 12 is looking like the high is in. 10 is looking like the high is in. 5 is looking like the high, maybe not in. Maybe not. Maybe you're going to get another. Remember, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, right? So 5 could give you a nice cheat sheet entry and get one more divergence. You can get something like this. And then that would be the high. Oh, that's what I would consider to be the high. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set an alert at the high. And if we take the high, I'm going to look to short it. If market Cipher is showing me what I want to see. right? I will set an alert here. Why not? Why not? To the groove, all you got to do is move. All right, what is Bitcoin doing right now? We're going up. Oh, it is moving. Okay. All right. All you got to do is move, baby. So we'll keep an eye on this. But how long has this thing been trading for? Where are we long term? Oh, we've never been this high before. Interesting. Is this all-time high? Oh, we are at its all-time high. Yeah, so that's the only analysis I really have. I got nothing else to work with, so can't work with it, you know? Cannot work with anything more, man. But we need to be paying attention to the higher term time frames to see if we SFP it. Right? 4 hour looks like it's still got some gas, so maybe it's gonna go higher. I don't know. But it could be a top. Maybe not the top, it could be a top, right? Everything's gonna follow Bitcoin, man. Everything's gonna follow Bitcoin. Into the Chad coin. Injective protocol. Truer words have never been said. If you're referring to me saying if you're up 100% in one day and you don't take profit, you're an idiot, then yeah. I agree with you agreeing with me. BTC not gonna fall. Seems like the most bear market PTSD and are used to Bitcoin only going down. The reverse can happen and then it can go up. Yeah, man. Look, remember, like I say this all the time, guys. It's all probabilities. Everything is a probability, right? You get the setups. If you see what you want to see at your zones, at your setups, you take it. But the notion of just hodling, like you're an idiot. Because okay, hodl, bro. Let's just say you buy whatever, 500 bucks. Okay, let's just say you buy 500 bucks and you're gonna hodl. Okay, hodl it. How did your balance go hodling that bag for the past 2 years, bro? Like, how did that go? You know, and so yeah. All right, yo, can I please look at OMG? OMG. Let's check OMG coin. Oh my baby, let me love you down. There's so many ways to love you, baby, I can break it down. There's so many ways to love you. Got me like, oh my God, so in love. Found you finally. You make me wanna say go, 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 go. Oh, 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 oh my God. I fell in love with Shawty when I seen her on what key am I in? She was dancing sexy, pop, pop, pop it, drop it low. And it hit me in the first night. It's for something special. She was just like dynamite. Shawty got some booty like pow, pow, pow. Shawty's got some boobies like wow, oh wow. Girl, you know I'm loving your style. Just like that. Oh no. Oh, interesting. Wow, I didn't know we made it that high. Okay, well, we okay, so oh my God coin just tapped its daily order block. All right, we had a nice daily order block here. Right, nice daily order block that we just tapped and we actually just SFP'd it. Okay, daily time frame. I mean, we had a big pump. I don't know if, you know, super big pump. Wow, 50% in like one day. Bro, you get 50% in one day, you're not taking profits, you're an idiot, man. Guys, look, Every single coin looks the same. They honestly all look the exact same right now. Like, I don't really have anything more to say about that. Look. Okay. If the weekly time frame on OMG closes below this level, that's not a good sign. This SFP, that's not a good sign at all. Basically where it's at right now. Okay, coming in more locally. Market Cipher right now, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. This was not a divergence. So I would have rather liked it. Excuse me. I would have rather liked it to be a divergence. However, we need to analyze this red dot, okay? We need to analyze this red dot because we came up to a very important level, right? Daily order block, very important level. So we don't always need to get the divergences, especially when money flow has been diverging over time, right? Money flow has been diverging. And this is a huge money flow divergence because we pumped 50% out of seemingly nowhere in one day with the money flow divs, right? So that's not a good thing. Definitely not a bullish sign, especially while those candles were vector candles going to the upside. And actually wasn't even one day. It was like 4 hours, right? So that's not a bullish sign, right? It's not a bullish sign. But let's see. Let's investigate up here. Let's see what we saw. So up here, we definitely saw the divergence, right? Money flow and momentum waves. And so as CryptoFace would call, you know, you have a nice anchor trigger wave. The 1 hour doesn't actually need to diverge. It could, but it does not need to diverge. And so how do I treat this right now? I'm going to be honest, which I shouldn't keep saying, but I keep saying it. The 1 hour doesn't need to diverge because we diverged when we came up here to a very key level. So this could just be the anchor trigger pushing everything to the downside, right? And again, everything is going to follow Bitcoin. I prefer coming lower. I prefer taking yesterday's low. I prefer tapping into the naked daily point of control. And if Bitcoin is going to come lower and Ethereum is going to come lower and everything else is going to come lower, then you can best believe that, oh my gosh, baby, let me love you down, is also going to come lower. And so if we do come lower, I would probably expect at least this wick to be taken. Right? I would expect that wick to be taken. 20% move to the downside. And remember, guys, when dominance is where it's at, and Bitcoin dumps, your altcoins will dump a lot harder and a lot more. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. King Solomon is shorting SHIB. Some not all wanting to layer out the higher we go out. Yeah, man, that's the thing, bro. Like, I made a video in my fireside video this weekend, like this past week on Sunday. Man, like, look, you're never gonna sell the exact top, just like you're never gonna buy the exact bottom. Okay, and so what's riskier right now? To sell at 44K after Bitcoin had a huge rally to the upside and potentially buy back lower, or to try to catch that last $2, $3, $4, $5, $10,000 and then miss that, and then or like lose it all, basically, right? Like you compound your money way more when price goes down and you're not in. Because then you get to build your crypto, which then later will pump and you'll get more money, right? Listen, I want you guys to understand this. When price goes up, you make money. When price goes down, you make crypto, okay? When price goes up, you make money. When price goes down, you make crypto. And crypto later will make you more money. So, in my opinion, if you're at 42 right now, where we're at 42, what's riskier? To wait for 50 and potentially not hit it and then lose all your gains and be like, oh man, it was at 42. Now it's at 38. I don't want to sell because it was at 42. My balance isn't as high as it was. Or would you rather sell some now? If it goes down to 38 or 34 or 30 or 25, now you could potentially double the amount that you had in terms of what you sold. It's clear as day to me, but people don't understand. And that's why the market functions, right? Because market makers move the market based on price. We know this. And if they are going to do that, the only reason that they can even do that is because retail is greedy and retail does not take profit, right? Retail does not take profit. And with that mentality, that's what provides the liquidity. Otherwise, there would be no game. Gotta go. Oh, wow, Rancid. See you later, brother. Catch you in the next one. Bitcoin bounce from the highest volume node with a hidden bull div on the 4 hour. Let's check the 4 hour. I'm not seeing any hidden bull div right now. Definitely not. But I did see a hidden bull div. We are getting a hidden bull div on the 1 hour for sure. For sure, we're getting a hidden bull div on the 1 hour. So, guys, that could have been the low. I'm not saying that it's not, right? But for me, I want more of a high probability trade. So we could go all the way back up, and congrats if you took it and you ride it all the way up. Cool. I want a short from up here and I want a long from down here. I'm not really interested right now. Unless I'm scalping, which I can't do because I'm on stream. So thank you, brother. Same thoughts on oh my god. Also wanted to see Marcus Cipher money flow diagram. I was looking for a good level to go short. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. You're welcome. Steven says 2 hour time frame is bullish. Yeah, potentially. Definitely potentially. I think it's a little bit too early on the 2 hour, but the 1 hour is looking really good. And so this is how you can say, all right, the 1 hour is looking pretty good. 30 is giving us the hidden bull divs, right? 15 is giving us the hidden bull divs, but money flow is still kind of thick, but the 1 hour is looking good, which means the 1 hour will leak into the 2 hour. So this could have been the low for the 2 hour. But if you're not in right now, we know that the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. And we know that for some serious strength, we want to take this high. So is the time to long now? If you didn't long in the bottom, no. Right, so you come to the 10. 10 didn't really give us, 10 gave us a bull div, but not with money flow. And so we know that the thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences. If you don't see a money flow and momentum wave divergence, then for me, I like to see 3 divergences. And we only had 2 waves of divergences, right? This wick did not take out the low. So I prefer coming and taking the low one more time, which is giving me good confluence with my zone down here. Right? And so price very well may continue up. It could. I'm not saying it won't. Very well could. But this is how you build a narrative using Market Cipher, right? Money flow still thick. 5-minute money flow. This could be a cheat sheet entry. Let's see if we got a cheat sheet entry to the downside. Boom. We don't have a vector candle beneath us, so that is not as much confluence as we would like to see in terms of the shorts, but we are very much so just coming back into the 50 EMA for potentially another leg down. Remember, everything in between these 2 lines are internal, so we'll see. We either come and reclaim this. All right, we either come up, reclaim this, get a retracement somewhere here, we can long it, or we fall through, get an SFP, and then look for the longs down here, right? If you're more of like looking into scalping and stuff. But aside from that, that's kind of like how you analyze it. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. So just like this could have been the top, or sorry, this could have been the low. Could have been, I don't know. This right now could be a local top, and we could move down to sweep the low again. Potentially. But right there, in real time, guys, is how you build a narrative using Market Cipher. And like very local TA, nothing crazy. I want my labels, man. Where are my labels? I want to know where the daily open and stuff are. Labels. I don't want boxes. Do we want lines? Yeah, we do online. Okay, let's make this our default. Wow, we rejected. We came right back up to the daily open and we rejected it. Interesting. Very interesting. Daily open. Weekly open. Yeah, I like this indicator better. Screw these labels. Screw the labels, screw the lines. Save as default. I like this one. 15-minute order block at 42260. 42. $42260. Yeah, technically. Yeah, technically we do have an order block here. I'm not super crazy about this order block, but we do have an order block here. Wait, did we mitigate it? No, we mitigated it. I'm not interested in this order block. I'm not interested. This is a valid order block, though. This guy up here. At 42720. That's a valid order block. ETH is down 3%. Yeah, ETH is down 3.5%. I think that when Bitcoin has its daily cheat sheet entry, when Bitcoin has its daily cheat sheet entry and it takes its high, I think ETH is gonna actually be the star of it. I think ETH is gonna rip it to at least 3K, potentially even up to these order blocks, 35 and even 38, maybe 3,800 potentially, right? But I think ETH is gonna steal the show. Bitcoin had its time to shine. I think Ethereum is, we're gonna have to be paying attention to it, but I'll keep you guys updated on that in the VIP as I always do. Guys, if you haven't already done so, please do me a favor and like the stream. We got 60 people, only 89 likes throughout the stream, and it seems like people are dying off, which makes sense, man. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So listen, I'm gonna leave you guys now. I will update the levels in the VIP. I will keep you guys updated throughout the weekend. I'm not working this weekend like I DJ weddings and stuff, if you guys don't know. I'm not working this weekend, so I will be around. Tomorrow watching UFC, baby. Let's go. You think the bottom is in on the 4 hour? No, dude. Look, I'm not saying that it's not in. Okay? I'm definitely not saying that it's not in on the 4 hour, but nothing on the 4 hour right now is indicating that the bottom is in. Literally nothing. Not one thing about the 4 hours bullish. Literally not one. So that's my opinion. Doesn't mean that I'm right and you're wrong. It just means that on the 4 hour, we have no bull divs, money flow's coming out. We have an anchor trigger, right? For the first time in a long time, money flow is thick in the red. Money flow is not even thick yet. And the last time it was this thick was 2 months ago. Okay, 2 months ago was the last time money flow was this thick in the red. 2 months ago. And it's like not even thick at all. So as I'm saying, to me, not in the slightest does it look bullish. Not even a little bit. This thing could easily come down and tag this low. Easily. Yeah, guys, I gave the code. Okay. Code for this stream is going to be 6969. Okay, I did not make the code. One of my beloved fans made the code. Shouts out to you if you're still here. Okay, guys. You know my bias. You know my levels. I will keep you guys updated in the VIP, as I always do all the time. Okay, if you're just getting here, go back. You know, you guys know what to do, man. DM the bot. Y'all know what to do. I'll keep you guys updated throughout the weekend. I'm not working tomorrow. Monday's stream, guys. Monday's stream. Monday's stream, we are doing a giveaway for the boot camps, right? Every Monday until Christmas, we're doing a giveaway for the boot camps. We got 3 boot camps. Okay? On Monday's stream, the competitors that won from last Monday are going to do their competition live on the YouTube stream. Okay? So tune in on Monday. And Monday's stream is the last bootcamp giveaway because the Monday after that is Christmas. So Monday's stream is the very last one. I might add more contestants. I don't know. If you can't see the bot, you should be able to see the bot. Go into literally any channel. You should be able to see it. Maybe not in verification. Yeah, it should be there. If you can't see it, DM me or DM one of my mods. DM me or DM one of my mods, okay? Monday stream is a big stream, guys. Yeah, the giveaway is going to be Monday. The competition for the last giveaway is also going to be live on my YouTube on Monday. So Monday is going to be a fun, festive stream. And it is the last giveaway, so make sure that you're there. Aside from that, guys, I got nothing else for you. Thank you for kicking it with me. I will keep you guys updated tomorrow. We got a Market Cipher video coming out, so stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, as Crypto says, as always, guys, as always, bye-bye. I don't know why he says that, but that's what he says. Peace out, guys. Have a good weekend. We'll chat soon. And by soon, I mean probably in like 20 minutes because I update this thing, the VIP, like 100 times a day. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out. Good night. Have a good weekend. Happy fight weekend. And happy trading. Be safe.
Set my heart on fire.